friends, welcome back. It is time to do my monthly meal plan for the month of November. Couple things I'm gonna do differently. I'm gonna plan out a couple less meals than I normally would because we have holiday food in there. And this does not include any of my Thanksgiving food. I'm actually going to the store tomorrow. And I just don't have that planned out yet. I don't know which of my family members are coming. I don't know how much food, that type of thing. So this is just minus Thanksgiving food. And then also, because I'm working on my 6-month emergency food storage, I kind of want to shop the weekly sales leading up to Thanksgiving for like canned goods and that sort of thing. So I'm going to force myself to go to the store each week. Can I help you? Okay, sorry about that. I am never alone, ever. There's always people in my house. Anyway, I think I was saying that I am gonna force myself to go to the store every week this month leading up to Thanksgiving, only to shop the super like holiday sales, and that will only be for my food storage room downstairs. So, yeah, I think I'm ready to get started planning. Oh, I did want to show you, if you haven't seen my favorites video, you might want to go back and watch that, but I got a new recipe binder that I'm super excited about. So I'll show you guys that before I get started. Okay, this is her in all her glory. She's very big. I got it off of Amazon. And there are places for recipe cards as well as places to print out recipes and just put them in here. I like this way because so I do have a Pinterest board that has all my favorite recipes on it, but if it makes it into this binder, it's like a keeper that I make all the time. And then I can write on it, because rarely do I leave a recipe like just written as is unless it's like a dough recipe or something like that. So I have a bunch of stuff in here, and I love it's all in one spot. So now I just have to go get my favorite cookbooks, and then I can decide what I want to plan out, and it's all right here. All right, I've been working on it for a while here. I did not have time to do stickers this month, just with homeschooling and all the stuff that we have going on. Just didn't happen, and I have to go shopping tomorrow. So it's my grocery list. I kind of try to keep it separated so when I'm in the store, and then I will do a Sam's Club, a Walmart, and then Meijer has quite a few sales this week that I'm gonna do. So far I'm up to 17 meals. Really should work on some lunch ideas here. Sides, breakfast, desserts. So yeah, I've got a good start going. Okay, I have completed this month's menu. Don't mind the dirty clothes basket back there. I'm gonna flip you around and go through these with you. You guys let me know in the comments if it would be helpful. I've been thinking about typing up a grocery list and attaching it like as a PDF. So I don't know if that would be helpful if you guys like watching these videos and you actually make the recipes, and you would go and shop like this, or if you just like to watch them. So let me know in the comments if that would be helpful, and I think I could do that in the future if people would enjoy a grocery list. So let me flip you around and show you what we're having for November. First up is taco soup. This is an old standby. We're having venison vegetable soup with canned venison that I have. It's very delicious. It tastes just like beef. Swiss steak. This is a good crock pot recipe. And I will say, I forgot to mention, I did try to keep it fairly simple again. I'm just finding with how full my days are with homeschooling and you know, running my Plexus business and trying to keep the house up and stuff, that I don't have a lot of energy left for dinner. And I do really like to cook, so it kind of makes me sad that I'm picking super easy meals, because I do like to experiment and try different things. But at this stage right now, I just need easy stuff to get on the table quickly. So there's a couple of new stuff in here, but most of it is like old standbys that are easy that I can get on the table quickly. Chili mac is a family favorite. Everybody likes that, doesn't complain. I have shared this Szechuan noodles recipe. Ground beef, you cook up the noodles, you make like a yummy Asian sauce, you toss it all together. Very quick skillet dinner. It would be delicious actually with like egg rolls on the side or something. Maybe I'll add egg rolls. And then that would keep a couple of the complaining children happy if they had an egg roll to go with it. Steak with garlic butter. I just didn't get to that one this month, and so I think my hesitation is just, you know, steak is really easy, except when you don't have a grill, and then it makes a big mess inside. So I think that was my hesitation this month in doing that one, but it'll be fine. You just have to remember to pull it out of the freezer. That's the biggest thing. Homemade pizza, super easy. I just make up the dough in my KitchenAid. I don't even have to knead it or anything. The KitchenAid does it for me. And the kids like to help with that one, so that's fun. Rigatoni with steak sauce. I don't know if I've shared this one. This one is a super old Jada recipe, but very delicious. It's like a red wine. You make like a homemade red wine red sauce, and then you mix it with the steak, and then you toss it all together with the rigatoni. It's very good. Thai curry noodle soup. Very delicious. We like it a lot. Well, I say I like it a lot. There are certain people that just tolerate it. Good grub, standby, super easy, weirdly delicious. It's 2 bags of rice cauliflower, a pound of ground beef. We use Creole seasoning, and then Parmesan cheese and heavy whipping cream, and you just like cook it down together, and you can eat it in a tortilla, you can eat it on a pile, in a pile on your plate with a side of veggies. So good. Cracked chicken, again, crock-pot recipe, super easy, not difficult at all. Perfect roast chicken. This is from Magnolia, and this is honestly the best roast chicken I've ever made, so I love her recipe. Plus, Meijer has whole chickens like 79 cents a pound, so I'll be doing that. Steak tacos, again, we did this month, and it was a big hit. Those were delicious. Stir fry, I make my stir fry different every single time. I don't think I really ever make it the same because I put different stuff in it. But if I'm feeling like it, I do like to get fresh snow peas from the grocery store, and it just adds some yumminess that I personally like. Chicken fingers, this is just like a homemade breaded chicken finger, and then you like pan fry it. Very delicious, the kids all like it. Chicken tacos, crock pot, very, very easy. Jambalaya, we love this recipe. It is so flavorful and delicious. And I leave the chicken and the shrimp out of it, and we just do like kielbasa or smoked sausage. Next is creamy beef cavatappi. That's a new one. It just looked really good. It's like a ground beef recipe with cavatappi and has like a creamy tomato sauce, but not heavy on the tomato. So I think the kids that don't like red sauce, which I think they're insane that they don't like red sauce, it's very, very yummy. It tastes just like pizza sauce. I don't understand it, but anyway, I think they'll be fine with that one. And then beef pho, for those of you who care. Sometimes just because I'm that person, I like to say beef pho just to like get a rise out of people, but whatever. I am trying my hand at beef pho because I have some short ribs from the cow that we bought, and I don't know how to make short ribs, and it doesn't seem like there's a ton of meat on them. And this recipe, this pho recipe calls for beef short ribs, so I'm gonna try that. And I really have all the ingredients except star anise, and if I can't find that, I'm just gonna leave it out. But then of course I'll just get all the toppings when it's closer to the time that I'm making it. Mustard balsamic pork chops. We have had this quite a few times. It's not Jericho's favorite, but he will eat it. He prefers like a barbecue type sauce, but that'll just be super easy. You just marinate it and then bake it in the oven and throw some sides with it. French dip sandwiches. If you have not tried these French dip sandwiches yet, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're waiting for, because they're so delicious and so easy. So that recipe will be linked for sure. Last night we had oven baked chicken breasts, and I tried a new recipe, which really wasn't a recipe, it was just a new technique. I've always baked my chicken breasts at like 350, and then I was reading this recipe where they said that if you do it at 350, it like steams them instead of browning them. So I cooked them at 450, and I have to say they were way better. So you just put whatever fat you want on it. I think I did avocado oil, and then I had like some smoky barbecue rub, and I just put that on there, and it was very delicious. So we will be doing that again. And then we haven't had the Instapot chicken burrito bowls in a couple of months, and that one is super easy to do, and the kids all like that one, so we will do that. Super easy chili dogs. I have this chili dog sauce in the freezer that I've been meaning to use up forever, and I also have a package of hot dogs that are frozen in the freezer, so really all I need is buns. We'll do some veggie sides with it. Plain old standard spaghetti. Can't go wrong with spaghetti. And then Instapot fettuccine alfredo, and it's been a while since we've had that one as well, but that is super easy. And I kind of follow a recipe, but I kind of made it up on my own as well. So I will share that with you in the description box. So all of these recipes, the ones that I can link, will totally be linked. Again, a couple of them I haven't tried yet, so you know, it's a little risky to share recipes that you haven't tried yet, but I'm sure they'll be fine. They sound delicious. But yeah, let me flip you around and show you a little bit of the other stuff that I planned, but then other than that, it's finished. So you can see how I plan out like lunch and sides and stuff. I don't really have a set number. I just like to have ideas so that when I'm going to cook dinner, I'm like, what sounds good for a side tonight? And then lunch is basically, we do a lot of leftovers. I did put sauerkraut and kielbasa. I made my own sauerkraut, which is delicious, by the way. Super easy to make. You just have to wait for some weeks and set it in a cool, dark place. But there's this crock-pot recipe that it's like sauerkraut and kielbasa and apples and onions, a little bit of honey, and then if you really want to make it good, like you pour a bottle of beer on there, and it is absolutely delicious. So Julia and I really enjoy that one, but all the rest of this stuff is just like standard. Desserts, we do have some events coming up where I would want to make a dessert, and then just breakfast ideas besides the typical like cereal or, you know, whatever. So there you have it. That is our menu for November. I tried to keep it nice and simple. I think I accomplished that. And like I said, this doesn't include holiday food, so I will be shopping for that separately. And then I am going to go back to the store every week, as long as there's good deals. If there's no good deals, then I won't need to go. But I'm really trying to work on my 6-month food storage, and this is a great time to get some good deals on canned veggies and, you know, box stuffing mixes and all that kind of stuff that you would want to have in food storage. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!